Hey everyone, it's WiNGSPANTT, the fourth best commentator on YouTube, and I wanted to come back to Wanted one more time because I just really love this mode. I feel like it's such a rich mode. It's very deep in the sense that it's a good balance between, I believe, technical skills and the whole stealth skills, the social skills of picking out who your target is and what you're going to do. Yeah, who's cool? I'm cool. I've been playing as a Firebrand, by the way, too, because I really feel her default taunts are kind of garbage, and I'd like to unlock the higher level taunts, so you kind of have to play as them a lot. I don't really like her character model that much, but I like her prestige, not her prestige outfit, the one that costs like 10,000. I feel like the short dressing doesn't really work for her. The long dress is a lot more elegant, feels more befitting, like, yes, I'm a voodoo queen or whatever, but I'm one badass, awesomely dressed voodoo queen. And of course, everyone's kind of awesomely dressed puppeteer here, looking pretty slick with the skeleton face. I'm back here with WiNGSPANTT 10, Joblivion, Rodney Johnson, Bingo, Ping, all these people, really good players, and I believe some other good players are going to be joining us. But again, Wanted mode, absolutely great. I think people kind of neglect it because they're drawn to deathmatch and assassinate because they're more fast-paced. And Wanted is a mode for patience. It's for patience, for slow calculation, for coming back from bad odds, and for, you know, just timing things. So here we see Rodney Johnson. I'm like, yeah, Rodney Johnson, I got you, bro. Except I don't got Rodney Johnson. I totally fucked that up. I don't know why I thought that was Rodney. I guess because I saw the blender thing happen. And right now this is like where my fate is gonna happen. Now I think J Oblivion got a pretty good kill on me there, 950 points. I think JB Oblivion, I'm sorry, did have hidden on, but it's possible that he or she could have jumped in the haystack if it didn't have hidden. It's gotten way more points. Pretty sure you can't get 950 point kills that early in the match. There's no way you're gonna have point score. By the way, someone had a score doubler kill me the other day for like 2,000 points, and I was pretty upset. Like, I was in first place, they were in like 6th place, and then they beat me in like the last second, 2,000 point kill. But hey, I've done to other people too, so it's not like the universe is just, alright? The universe is fair, it all balances out, it's all karma. And I'm actually just ramming these people for fun. Like, I know it's a player character, I didn't have a contract or a pursuer. I'm like, just gonna ram these people, fuck up their gameplay, because you know what? The worse they do in the game, the more chance that I'm gonna win the match in the long run. Here, WiNGSPANTT interacting with someone, pretty much a civilian. I get my first kill here for 250 points. Not really anything to write home about. Like, dear mom, today I ran up to someone, stabbed them in the neck with a knife. Love, wingspan. Yeah, I can't really see that happening. No. Okay, here, JB Oblivion. My kill getting absolutely poached from me. And getting the ground finish. And I always keep forgetting nowadays that ground finish does not contribute to variety anymore, right? Variety is just like bench, hidden, acro, focus, all that stuff. So ground finish is not always worth the 50 points. It used to be like, alright, ground finish, you might as well get it because you need it for your variety. But now that it's only worth 50 points, that it doesn't count towards variety, a lot of times you gotta ask yourself, is exposing myself worth it? And for Pee Wee Herman it wasn't, so I don't think it is for me either. Here, getting above, Bingo, Ping, trying to get the full focus. Can I get the full focus? Yes, 350 points, plus 150, 550, oh, 550. I probably poached someone. Yes, poached! Eat it! You've been poached like an egg. And now you've been scrambled like an egg. Oh my god. Wiccan Phoenix 69 sounds like a total badass. My girlfriend in high school was a Wiccan. That didn't last. Obviously, it didn't last. I don't know. It was okay. I just feel like she was not committed, truly committed to being a Wiccan. You know, she didn't have a coven. She wasn't good with candles. Like I'm like, if you're gonna go Wiccan, like go big or go home. And here are the firecrackers. Excellent opportunity stun. I got my revelation up, so I can see when people are coming at me. Which is absolutely great and wanted. You know, there's other kill streaks. Having points is great now, but points, alright, you know, how many, you gotta really think how many times you can activate your kill streak in a match. If it's Animus Hack, maybe once, usually 0 times, like 0 to 1 times. So even if Animus Hack is worth like 1,000 points, realistically it's worth 500 points because you're only gonna activate it 1 out of every 2 times. And realistically, you gotta use death buff or kill buff or whatever it is, so you're gonna lose one of your perks. So you gotta think, well, if you took a different perk, would it be worth more points? So realistically, I think Animus Hack is worth 400 points a match. Obviously, the 550 point bonus, I think again, you're not gonna get that every match. You need kill buffer. It's probably only worth like 300 points in my opinion. The 250 point bonus, you can definitely activate a match worth 250 points, but in my opinion, Revelation is worth probably 400 points because it's not crazy. You're definitely going to get at least once a match, possibly twice a match. And if it gets you even one stun, or even if it allows you to escape your pursuers for a little bit, you point starve them for a little bit, and you could possibly get a stun or an honorable death, like a contested kill that you wouldn't normally get. And here I'm like, I have no clue what's going on. I'm like, where is my... Oh, there he is. He's right there. Okay, great. Take the fucking karate chop to back. And why is it that a jester gets a karate chop you? There's nothing ninja-like about him. I don't think he should be allowed to karate chop you. And by the way, when you get stunned, you lose your revelation. So, no revelation for me. My pursuer just happens to get lured here. I get a lucky stun. This guy's just like walks right... Rodney Johnson like, hello, Rodney. Hello, Rodney. Hello, Johnson. Get a chain kill. Working towards variety. Activate decoy. Decoy gets lured. And I get another stun here for 500 points. So right there, I must have got like 1,000 points. I didn't count it. If anyone was watching at home, if anyone was keeping tabs and wants to let me know how many points I got from just that like 3 interactions in a row, absolutely lovely. Still not a hugely scoring game. 37-75, absolutely respectable for wanted. And a lot of wanted matches are going to end somewhere in like the 5,000 to 6,000s. Here, going for the hitting kill, I'm hoping that JB Oblivion. And what happened there? It showed me that I could have got it, but I couldn't get it. And I should have realized the person right next to me was a player character because there was no X over their head. There was no assassinate command, which means that they're not an NPC. So that should have meant, oh, this is a player character. The player character is walking directly towards my target. So they're probably also one of the pursuers because my target has multiple pursuers. And here I'm just looking, I'm just waiting for someone to come through that chase break and prove they're human. You're a human. You're a human. Eat some firecrackers. Eat some firecrackers. Yeah, you want to get me now? You can't get me. Oh, okay. Apparently she can get me now. And hey, there's always desync issues. There's always people. Ooh, Prestige 11. Not bad. Non-stick foot 1. From prison. By the way, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but my title now is the Dino Walker. So Ubisoft felt fit to bequeath me and Rain Stormwake and Loomer and some other people with unique titles. So the 6 of us now, I believe, we're the only 6 people in the world that have these titles. There's 2 unique titles, and I missed my opportunity for the pistol there. There's 2 unique titles. I forgot, the other one was called the Bug Buster or something like that. Bug Buster and Dino Walker. So I got Dino Walker. Some other people got Bug Buster. Pretty cool. Cool beans either way. And here I know I'm just absolutely not going to get... I have no way to defend myself, so I'm just trying to like draw this out. I go for the stun, but at this point I was like, was I poisoned? He must have poisoned me. Luckily, Mr. Gammas kills me for 300 points. And this is another thing. When you're poisoned, you have a great opportunity. You have some control over the game because you get to choose who kills you. If the person who poisoned you is a very low-scoring person who has no chance to win the game, just let the poison take effect. But if you know that that poison is going to let the person, get first place or secure a higher lead or anything like that, you should run like a maniac to your closest other pursuer, if you have one, and let them kill you, because you cannot afford to let someone get like a 1,000-point kill on you. And here, just trying to peek over if I can. Yeah, I guess he's over there. All right, so right now he thinks he's safe because he's like, how could anyone know which one I am? I know, Mr. Gammas. I know. I throw my decoy over there. I don't think he's gonna fall for it. All right, he gets the knives on me. I don't know if he's good enough for the stun. I get the firecrackers, and for whatever reason, I get the fucking teleport. I did the electric slide. Right, I'm like, you can't feel it. It's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. You can't touch it. You kind of can feel it though, because it's like a blade that just goes right into your heart. And here, old sniper killed me for 50 points. I don't even know how he managed to get a 50-point kill. Like, I don't think he was in my line of sight long enough to run it down to 100 points, but whatever. I'll take it. This is something I love, by the way, in Assassin's Creed 4. The fact that the contested kills move you all the way down to 50 points. So in a lot of situations, with a good stun, you get more points than your killer gets. And this is why stealth and a good approach is very important in Assassin's Creed 4. Even for things like Assassinate, that last couple seconds matter a lot, because if you're reckless in any way and your pursuer is getting more points than you are, you're like in a lot of trouble. And there I was just hoping among hopes they wouldn't get me. And I believe that guy just got me with the poison dart, so kind of running away, and then I'm like, no, I wasn't poisoned. Oh, I was poisoned. God damn it! Oh, I shouldn't have eaten the cookies. This is what happens when you eat the cookies you leave out for Santa, kids. True story. True story. You always thought when your parents were like, don't eat the cookies, they're for Santa, that they're just saying like, okay, well, don't be greedy, leave them for the fat man. But in reality, the cookies that you leave out for Santa are not normal cookies. They're for immortals. They're made with stuff that only immortals can digest, okay? So if you eat them as a kid, you're just gonna get poisoned. Your parents know that, and they don't want you to get poisoned. And here I'm like, what the fuck happened to my stun? And I was like, complete bullshit. I earned a stun. Nope. Somehow I didn't earn a stun. I earned doing a wiggle dance on the ground. Wiggle, 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 and snapped. 1 minute left to clock. I'm ahead with 5,175 points. I don't really see in what way I'd normally just be losing this. I got my target right. No. Okay, never mind. At least got the ground finish. Oh, she's all the way up there. Okay. See, I possibly could have got lured there. I had absolutely no clue where my target was. And we see a snitch is hanging there. Snitch. I never noticed that before. Jesus, man. This is why, you know, you can't snitch. Loose lips sink ships. And I was kind of hoping that my target JB Oblivion would just come around the corner and I'd be able to get some kind of like aerial or acro kill on her. And I see now that all these players are converging on JB Oblivion to get the kill. But I'm just like too fucking slow. I was too slow. I should have moved in sooner. And this is again, oh my god, I got a second place, 5250. This guy's clearing my pursuer. Can I get the stun? Yes, Firecrackers let me do it. 54-25. I see. Oh my god, 20 seconds left on the clock. And now, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Anyone want to see me win the game in the last 12 seconds? I do. I do. How about a nice punch in the face of my target here? How about a complete focus, almost perfect kill with the hidden bonus, 62-75. 5 seconds left on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, eat my decoy. Eat it. Oh my god. Anyway, everyone, I'm WiNGSPANTT from TopTierTactics.com. I love Wanted. I love Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you'll subscribe. I hope you'll come back next time. And until you do all those things, eat your vegetables, for God's sake. No, but seriously. Until you do all that stuff. Cheers.